Welcome to our technical deep dive into OpenAI's GPT 5.2, released on December 11th, 2025. This presentation is designed for technology professionals and developers who need to understand not just what this model does, but why it matters in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. GPT 5.2 represents far more than an incremental update. It's a strategic response to intensifying competition, engineered specifically to reclaim leadership in AI-powered professional work. The story begins with what OpenAI internally called a code red. In early December, CEO Sam Altman issued a directive urging employees to prioritize improving ChatGPT's user experience in response to mounting pressure from Google's Gemini platform. This chart shows the competitive landscape. While ChatGPT maintains about 800 million weekly active users, Gemini has reached 650 million monthly users with significantly faster growth rates. GPT 5.2's accelerated release, coming just 4 weeks after GPT 5.1, is a direct competitive countermove in this high-stakes battle. GPT 5.2 introduces a sophisticated three-tiered architecture. We have Instant for speed-optimized everyday tasks, Thinking for complex structured work like spreadsheets and presentations, and Pro for the most challenging problems in programming and scientific domains. This isn't a one-size-fits-all model anymore. Notice how each variant is optimized for specific professional workflows with reasoning token support that enables enhanced chain-of-thought processing. As OpenAI's chief of applications, Fiji Simo, stated, they designed GPT 5.2 to unlock even more economic value for people. Let's examine the core technical specifications. GPT 5.2 features a massive 400,000 token context window. That's enough to process hundreds of documents or entire code repositories simultaneously. It achieves 38% fewer hallucinations than its predecessor and operates at a remarkable efficiency, over 11 times faster than human experts at less than 1% of the cost on professional tasks. The model includes enhanced image perception capabilities, but notably does not include new image generation features. DALL-E 3 remains unchanged. This benchmark analysis tells a compelling story. On SWE Bench Pro, a challenging real-world software engineering evaluation, GPT 5.2 scores 55.6%, outperforming both Gemini 3 Pro at 43.3% and Claude Opus 4.5 at 52%. On GPQA Diamond, a graduate-level science benchmark, it reaches 92.4%. Perhaps most impressively, on GDP-Val, which measures real professional work across 44 occupations, GPT 5.2 beats or ties human experts 70.9% of the time. These numbers represent OpenAI's bid to reclaim the performance crown. The competitive dynamics are fascinating. While ChatGPT maintains its user base lead with 800 million weekly users versus Gemini's 650 million monthly, the growth rates tell a different story. Gemini grew 30% from August to November, while ChatGPT grew just 6%. This pressure has triggered an accelerated release cadence across the industry. Looking ahead, we can expect GPT 5.55, codenamed Garlic, as soon as January 2026, demonstrating how compressed development cycles have become. For enterprises, GPT 5.2 enables what analysts are calling the mega agent era, sophisticated AI agents capable of executing complex multi-step workflows autonomously. Box reported 40% faster information extraction and 40% improved reasoning accuracy for life sciences. Notion found it outperforms GPT 5.1 across every dimension. However, these capabilities come at a premium. GPT 5.2 Pro costs $21 per million input tokens, significantly more than competitors, reflecting the computational intensity of its advanced reasoning. Concurrent with the technical launch, OpenAI announced a landmark 3-year partnership with Disney. The deal includes a $1 billion investment from Disney, enterprise-wide ChatGPT deployment, and access to over 200 Disney characters for OpenAI's Sora video platform. This partnership signals deep enterprise adoption while setting standards for responsible AI in entertainment. On safety, GPT 5.2 includes enhanced mental health responses and age prediction technology, though notably lacks previously targeted adults-only features. Looking forward, GPT 5.2 represents a strategic inflection point. OpenAI continues to work on latency issues and plans further multimodal expansions. The broader vision remains AGI benefiting humanity, with efficiency gains enabling scalable deployment. For technology professionals, the imperative is clear. Experiment with GPT 5.2 to build sophisticated agentic workflows and evaluate performance on your specific high-value tasks. As OpenAI leadership stated, organizations that effectively harness these capabilities will gain significant competitive advantage. GPT 5.2 is available now through multiple pathways: in ChatGPT's interface for paid tiers, via API with the OpenAI SDK, in Microsoft 365 Copilot, and through Codex for development workflows. We recommend starting with a practical experiment. Generate a Python script for machine learning deployment from natural language specifications. Monitor for potential latency with complex reasoning, and remember that free users will default to GPT 5.2 Instant from December 12th. The race is accelerating. Build your first agentic workflow today. Thank you. GPT 5.2 demonstrates that AI's frontier is advancing at an unprecedented rate, with tangible implications for every technology organization. This isn't just about better chat, it's about fundamentally rethinking how professional work gets done in an AI-augmented world. The competitive dynamics between OpenAI, Google, and others will continue to drive rapid innovation. Your task is to understand these capabilities, experiment with implementation, and position your organization to leverage the coming wave of AI-powered transformation.